Okay, Doktor, kita boleh start Doktor. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat sejahtera, selamat pagi, salam satu Malaysia Madani. Ini merupakan webinar Perpustakaan Siri 1 yang menampilkan individu-individu yang berpengalaman dalam bidang-bidang, terutama dalam bidang sains perpustakaan dan juga sains maklumat lah. Okey, pada kali ini kita bertuah sebab saya dapat menjemput saya berbesar hati sebab ni merupakan senior saya. Seorang senior saya di UiTM dahulu dan seorang yang sangat berpengaruh terutama sekali dalam bidang perpustakaan di Malaysia. Tapi bukan di Malaysia dia ada pengiktirafan juga di antarabangsa sebenarnya. Okey, kita menjemput Dr. Muhammad Faizal bin Hamzah, Pustakawan Kanan daripada Perpustakaan Universiti Malaya. Apa khabar Doktor?
Baik, Assalamualaikum semua.
Terima kasih Doktor. Saya tahu Doktor busy dengan jadual Doktor. Sanggup untuk bersama-sama dengan kita berkongsi pengetahuan, berkongsi kepakaran Doktor, berkongsi pengalaman Doktor. Apa yang dilakukan di UM. Mungkin boleh diadaptasi di UPNM. Okey Doktor? Okey, tajuk kita adalah Menembusi Penerbitan Jurnal Berimpak Tinggi, tips cabaran dan peluang. Sebelum kita mula, saya perkenalkan Doktor, sedikit mengenai Dr. Muhammad Faizal Hamzah, merupakan Pustakawan Kanan di Perpustakaan Universiti Malaya. Beliau juga telah dilantik sebagai pemangku Ketua Muzium Seni Asia di UM sejak bermula tahun ini, 2024. Dengan pengalaman lebih 15 tahun, Dr. Muhammad Faizal telah menerbitkan lebih 50 penerbitan, terutama dalam bidang sains maklumat dan perpustakaan. Merupakan pemegang ijazah Dr. Falsafah dalam pengurusan maklumat UiTM, telah menerima banyak pengiktirafan dari dalam dan luar negara. Dr. Faizal kini berkhidmat sebagai Naib Presiden 1 Persatuan Pustakawan Malaysia dan pengerusi pengguna khas OKU di perpustakaan sejak 2016 hingga kini. Okey, di peringkat antarabangsa, beliau merupakan ahli International Library Advisory Board untuk Wolfson University di India dan ahli jawatankuasa bagi Equitable and Accessible Library Service Section di bawah the International Federation of Library Association and Institution IFLA. Okey Doktor. Jadi saya akan serahkan sesi ni kepada Doktor. Jadi Doktor akan berkongsilah tips, cabaran dan peluang dalam penerbitan Jurnal Berimpak Tinggi. Okey, silakan Doktor.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat pagi kepada semua warga UPNM dan semua penonton-penonton yang lain yang bersama kita pada pagi ini. First of all, saya nak ucapkan terima kasih kepada Encik Azrai dan tim kerana sudi menjemput saya untuk berkongsi sedikit sebanyak tentang pengalaman ataupun mungkin angle yang berbeza daripada perspektif pustakawan berkenaan dengan penerbitan Jurnal Berimpak Tinggi, tips, cabaran dan peluang. Saya yakin kita semua mempunyai pengalaman dan mungkin sedang mempelajari cara-cara untuk menerbitkan penerbitan ke jurnal yang berimpak tinggi. Saya mengambil peluang ini untuk bersama-sama berkongsi sebenarnya apa yang pustakawan ada yang mampu membantu tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, doktor, profesor untuk bersama-sama meningkatkan penerbitan jurnal, penerbitan kalian ke jurnal-jurnal yang berimpak tinggi. Dan saya yakin pustakawan dan perpustakaan juga memainkan peranan yang sangat tinggi untuk membantu penerbitan which journal yang kita perlu publish, jurnal mana yang bukan predatory journal, kan? Saya harap suara saya jelas. Jika saya termati ke apa ke, just let me know. Kalau ada apa-apa soalan, saya harap tuan-tuan dan puan-puan boleh bertanya jika kita ada masa dan peluang nanti. Kalau kita tidak sempat untuk ada sesi Q&A, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan boleh connect with me via LinkedIn. Type saja Muhammad Faizal Hamzah. Let's connect each other di LinkedIn dan kita boleh ada satu forum di sana lah talking about anything related to library science or information management or anything related to AI, also AI for research. Okay, so let me share my screen. Boleh nampak Cik Azra?
Boleh, boleh.
Okay, so tajuk diberi menembusi penerbitan Jurnal Berimpak Tinggi, tips, cabaran dan peluang. Okay, again, thank you for the introduction. My name is Mohd Faizal bin Hamzah. This is my email, faizal586@um.my. Please email me if you have any further questions later on. Okay, so saya akan menggunakan dua bahasa kerana slide saya dalam bahasa Inggeris. Tapi jika tuan-tuan dan puan-puan ingin bertanya later on dalam bahasa Melayu pun tiada masalah. Okay, so let's start with the research itself. Research is very comprehensive process actually. It's involved a lot of things. It involves searching strategies. We need to have strategies on how to analyze our data, how to do writing, how to stimulate or develop our problem statements. And then we need to understand how to test it, how to make sure our hypothesis is failed to reject or even is rejected, how to explain it in report, and then the character of the data itself. So all the component of the research memainkan peranan yang penting untuk memastikan kita dapat publish our manuscript ke jurnal-jurnal yang sepatutnya. Ada orang kata kita perlu buat research yang novel ataupun something yang belum discovered. Ada juga orang mengatakan research yang terlalu popular tidak diperlukan lagi dalam mana-mana penerbitan. Dan even if you are doing systematic review or literature review or even bibliometric research, you will get the research patterns, and those research patterns are only a guideline for us, dan ia sedikit sebanyak membantu kita hala tuju mana yang kita perlu tuju untuk memastikan kita dapat membuat artikel yang efektif dan di mana jurnal terima kita punya penerbitan. There is no school of thought regarding on which is the best solution or which process that we need to follow. According to my perfectpaper.net, you have to know your journal requirement first, meaning to say you aim for a journal first. You scroll for which journals are suitable for you, which journals are related to your field, or even you make a network first with the editor in via LinkedIn, or you can be part of their editors. Okay, and right after that, according to this, you start to brainstorm and choose your topic according to which journals. So back to step one, how to identify which journals are suitable for you. You might go to Web of Science or Scopus, or even you can go to your library, ask your librarians which journals are the most legit or the most related to your field. And then lead to step number 3, which is organize your source. Okay, develop your research question and hypothesis according to the theme of the journals, according to the requirements of the journal and the writing styles of the journal, and then you start to craft descriptive titles and start to create an outline for your paper. This is not even to start the paper. This is just another angle of how we can publish or how we can identify which journals that related to our field. So it's a try and error actually, but then again, in library field, we do have a ranking of the journal. We have also the quality, a list of the quality journals, list of the predatory journals, and even list of the journal that most preferred by other researchers. So you yourself also boleh mencari maklumat-maklumat tersebut dengan menggunakan Web of Science atau Scopus. Kalau di Universiti Malaya, kita memang refer this to indexed provider, which is Scopus and Web of Science. But then again, you can also refer to other list yang disediakan oleh pustakawan, dan always cross-check the status of the journal to make sure the journal is not predatory journals and the journal is legit and support your research. Okay. So, agenda today adalah menembusi penerbitan jurnal berimpak tinggi. Daripada tajuk diberi, 3 highlight yang perlu saya ketengahkan di sini adalah tips, challenge and opportunity. So, as a tips, as we all know, we cannot ignore the availability, the advancements of AI. So, this presentation will be focused on AI tools to do research, AI tools to help us to fulfill all the requirement of doing articles. Okay, so what I mean is the process of doing research. So each of the process can be integrated with AI, and really AI can really help you to settle everything. In fact, nak cari grant pun AI boleh bantu, and then sediakan proposal pun AI boleh bantu, and even to promote your research paper later on, AI will definitely help you. Um, Next point is challenge. Definitely challenge is plagiarism, AI detections, and journal selections. So even though there is lots of research, I mean, share that AI detection is not 100% accurate, and there is still a debate on how AI can be detected. Even though internally there is a AI detections, kita ada GPT-0 and so many AI detections, yet if you ask AI itself, for example, the most popular is ChatGPT kan? We ask ChatGPT to humanize it, to avoid plagiarisms and to restructure the sentence. And definitely AI will not detect it. So it's very complex, and perhaps we need to define further what is AI plagiarism. And don't worry about AI. We need to use AI as a tool to make sure we be able to work smart. Okay, nowadays we need to work smart. Another challenge is journal selection. I must say, as a researcher, also me myself always face a very difficult to find a suitable journal for me to publish. Okay, and yet it's always a try and error also, and it's always involved ethics, whereby if we submit our first draft to journal A, we cannot resubmit the same abstract or full text in journal B. It's against ethics. Then later on, I will help you on how to search for suitable journal for you to publish your manuscript later on. The opportunity part. Always looking forward to explore more AI, more technologies, more statistics tool. I mean, advanced statistics tool that will definitely help us as a researcher to do research. So the potential of AI is still not fully 100%. We need to make sure we be able to understand which AI is suitable for us and what is the do and don'ts in AI. And I mean, AI really help us as a researcher, as a tool to make sure our writing, our knowledge, our understanding towards certain topic is can be uh, expand, can be shared to the world and can solve our problem statements later on. Okay, I would like to also highlight some challenge which is definitely related to this topic, Menembusi Penerbitan Jurnal Berimpak Tinggi, which is predatory journals, predatory publisher, predatory conference, and research ethics, which unfortunately I will not cover this, but please ask your librarians, especially researchers yang not familiar with what is predatory journals. Uh, Very simple explanations. We spend a lot of money to publish our manuscript. So some of the journal are not legit journals. Some of the conference even just wanted for you to stand in their conference, not even a legit conference. And some of the conference and publisher really tipu kita untuk dapatkan the fees, and then they are not even publish our paper, or even the publication itself, it's not really a quality publication. There is quite number of indicator to define predatory journal conference publishers. Okay, some of it, one of it is very easy to publish. The peer review process um, are not really according to a systematic peer review, and they promise you to publish as very in fast track. So it's something that we need to think about it, and then it's definitely very fishy. So it's totally predatory journals. But then again, we have the list, and ask your librarians further before you join any conference, or even you want to publish your research letter on, ask your librarian to double triple check whether the journal is predatory journals, or the publisher of the journals is it's predatory journal. Uh, Kita boleh lihat beberapa tahun yang lepas, we are talking about Hindawi. So it's something that we should learn. Not all Hindawi journals is but yeah, we define Hindawi as a predatory journal because of the peer review process is it's very fishy. It's very easy. So we need to you need to double triple ask the librarians which is the suitable publication that you can use to publish your journal. Another challenge that I would like to highlight here, which not covered in this presentation, is research ethics. Again, research ethics is very not much of research ethics issues talking about we are discussed about. But then again, as a lecturers, you might need to know further about research ethics, especially if you have a supervisor. Kita ada students yang kita supervise kan. So you need to make sure the authorship, the copyright, the patents, and even all the ethics, research ethics on collecting data, and then how to conduct a survey or conduct a interview sessions. So that is the ethics. So you need to make sure you ask your librarians or any research division department in your university to make sure we fulfill all the research ethics, so that our research is really it's legit, and the journal will definitely accept your research method later on. Okay, so again, I will focus on the tips on AI, AI plagiarism, and potential of AI to help us to menembusi penerbitan jurnal berimpak tinggi. So, what is AI? I will not tell you further about AI, but I believe the concept of AI is already understood. So, AI is a branch of computer science that focuses on creating systems that can perform specific tasks. So, the advancements of the AI makes AI be able to run so many things. It can be part of problem solving. It can be also a language processing systems, and we can use AI to do a decision making. So the advancements of AI definitely help us to memastikan kita punya research more accurate, and we can also ask the potential of research expander, or even the AI will definitely help us to predict which journal also that can interest that we have interest with your research. Okay. So always remember there is two types of AI for researchers, especially for researchers yang nak buat research articles. We have generative AI and task specific AI. So fully utilize these two types of AI. It's really help us to shape our research and help us to make sure our research the quality. Generative AI can refers to AI create new content, data, or solutions by learning patterns or structures from existing information. The longer, or the bigger the data about your research in the internet or in the system, the AI will definitely will help you to manipulate the data and run the data more effectively. So the key features of the generative AI is creating new content, learning from patterns, training on the large data set. It can be helpful for some social science and in computer lab, maybe the data is not there, but then we need to we need to ask AI first, we need to try to use AI first to make sure we get another angle of research that we can use in our article later on. Next is task-specific AI, which is also known as narrow AI or weak AI. It's designed to train a specific task or to solve particular problem. It's focused on one task. For example, EndNote. Okay, it's only focus. It only helps you to do citations. Um, and it is believed that for specific AI, it's more efficiency in target tasks because it's high efficiency, it's more accurate, and the speed is there to help us to do specific research tasks. Okay, so this is two types of AI for researcher. And I would like to focus on my presentation with research flow. So this is a very typical research flow. We start our research with identify research topic, and then sometimes we search for the research grant first. But well, if we do have a research topic, then we can search for research grant, and then literature search. Okay. Right after that, we manage our research data and citations, and then proceed with the draft of the manuscript. And then you will find publication for journal for publication, and you also might need to register research identifications. And it's a must for us to do a promotion and showcase our research, or else people don't know what are you doing, and people don't cite you. So you need to include promotion and showcase research in the research flow. And then the last but not least is measure online visibility and impact of the research. This is typical research flow whereby each of the section, each of the flow can be integrated with AI. AI will help you, and this is the opportunity that you can use to make sure your research flow more effectively and can move smoothly. Let's start with the identify research topic. So usually we will use Google Scholar. We will refer to theses and dissertations. We will definitely search for the research articles. We refer to books. We refer to previous reports, and we sometimes conduct SLR, systematic literature review, to study about publication trends, to study about the research gap, prominent countries, feature research, and dominant subject in that research topic. This element will definitely help you to identify further your research topic, whereby the current method really help us on to fulfill which gap, to identify which feature research, to identify is there any angle that we need to fill in, or is there any industry that still need certain methods to study certain things, or is there any new behavioral factor that influence certain things? So this is the current method that we can use. But the advancements of the AI, we can use the natural language processing and NLP for literature review to help us to shape what actually is the trend nowadays to about your topic of in your field. Okay, so AI tools that you can use is GPT based tools, or you can use semantic scholar or connected platform like AI. So, but then again, not all AI is free, but I believe some of you already know how to use GPT based tools. It will definitely help you to generate summaries, topic modeling, and even keywords to analysis to find specific focus area. Okay. For example, I'm looking for work performance. So just ask ChatGPT, give me a synonym or related keywords on work performance. So those keywords can be used to analyze the publication trend in Web of Science and Scopus. So you will understand the patterns of the research, what the previous researchers studies on work performance, or even what are the latest prediction on work performance research in futures. Okay, so this is some of the tools that you can use for literature review, or even how to study about publication trends. Okay, so effective prompt is always a talk. I mean, people are always still talking about effective prompt. For academic writing, you can use this prompt, explain the concept in simple terms suitable for beginners. So you can start your developments of understanding a certain topic with something like this, suitable for beginners. Okay, and then you can also provide a comprehensive outline for research paper on some certain topic. Okay, and professional use, draft of professional email addressing. This is not suitable for us to write articles, but then again, this is for general knowledge, for professional use, and this is for everyday use. Okay. For advanced research requests, analyze pro and cons. So this specific decision and strategies. For example, analyze pro and cons on transitioning of fully digital academic library. So you ask AI to study the pro and cons for you to before you develop uh, your topic. Okay, you already done the manual things, and now let AI helps you to sharpen your understanding to a certain topic. So you can analyze it by ask Chat GPT tools, for example, analyze pro and cons. Okay. Second, stimulate a debate between perspective on topic. So stimulate a debate between traditional library models and AI enhancement library. So ask ChatGPT or even any Gemini or Copilot to debate about it. To debate about it. So you will definitely get a better understanding of your topic and your field. Okay. Third, it's explain how. For example, explain how specific tools work step by step. So you can use ChatGPT to explain how to check factor loading, for example, in Smart PLS, or even you can ask how to run specific uh, comparison between two category of group using SPSS, or how to check for ITMA analysis in Smart PLS, and what is the difference between AMOS and Smart PLS, for example. So you can ask GPT or any AI platform to explain how step by step. Okay. So always remember the length of the prompt can improve the quality of the response. However, longer doesn't always mean better. So it's all about try and error. You have to make sure you familiar with types of AI first, and you have to differentiate each of the AI might have a different angle. For example, if you use Gemini, it's more on to generalize things, and for technical terms, it's better to use ChatGPT. Okay, so this is just an example of another prompt patterns that you can use to study about the certain topic in your field. Okay, it can be flipped interaction patterns, the gameplay patterns, the template patterns, the meta language creation patterns, and so on. So next is identify trends with data analytic and machine learning. So you can use data analytic, for example, Google Trend to analyze data set about what is the most popular or trending topics in your field, for example. Okay, let's check one of the example in Google Trend, for example. So this is Google Trend. So you can use Google Trend to study about, let's see, I'm searching for library. So explore. So you can compare two keywords here, and this is the trending about library topic in Malaysia. Okay, and then you can change to another country, and then you can change to past 12 months, and then categories. Okay, talking about libraries, and then web search or news search or all search. So this can be used as your research gap, and this can help you to understand whether the topic are still relevant to talk about or not. Okay, talk about or not. So this is Google Trend. Again, you can use Google Trend to study about anything viral topics or related topics in Malaysia or other country, and you can compare it. So you can study, you can change the country here, and then you can just check the trending topics in your areas. So this is another example with resume, and this is people talking about resume in Malaysia. So you can also search by which states, okay, and then related topic in resume. So this is related queries. So this can be used as your problem statements and in your research method later on. You can also use publication trend to study the publication trend, prominence author, research gaps, prominent country, and future research. For example, you go to Web of Science. Okay, you go to Web of Science, and then we are looking for specific topic. For example, I'm looking for gamifications. Okay, gamifications. Click search, and then click analyze. So you can search by publication here. So this is the gamifications. People are doing gamification and index in Web of Science. So as you can see here, the trend is still there, and then it's still legit to search about gamification. And then this is yeah. So this is the bar chart, more easy to understand if it's 20. So this is from 2012 until this year. So as you can see, the numbers are still higher. And you can also search for the authors. So this is the prominent authors that talking about gamification. You can search by found results. So for gamification, Hamari J, he or she has had more than 100 publications about gamification. So you can communicate with this author and talk about gamifications and can have a better connection about gamifications. Okay. So that is you can use Opus and Web also. The second research flow is search for research grant. I believe nowadays we are in the middle of doing proposal for FIGS. So another substitute options that you can use is always use AI also. You can use Pivot RP or Dimension.ai, Grant Forward or Info at Global to search for suitable grant for you external related to your topic. Okay, so this platform, some of it is not free, you have to pay, but then again, you can always try the free version before you invest in those AI. For example, you can use this some of it. Yeah, that's you can explore later on. Private RP. and dimension, the digital science solution to get grant. For private RP, it's an expert-oriented source, the global funding opportunity. You can just browse using your keywords, and then private RP will give you an analysis on which institutions or governments or even private company that have um, funding for that particular keywords of research. And next is you can always set an automated alert for machine learning. For example, we are using Google Alert. So you can set a Google Alert notification if there is a research grant for you to apply. For example, this is Google Alert. You can create your alert here using your specific account. Research grant in hydrogen energy. This is one of the example. So wherever there is research grants offer or people talking about research grant in hydrogen energy, the Google Alert will alert you about these conversations or this topic. Okay, so this is one of the way on how to search for research grant. Another thing is sometimes grant will be announced via social media. So you can always invest in brand watch or sprinkler for social media listening or custom NLP script. But then again, if you are not familiar, you can focus on brand watches or sprinkling. It's a social media. It helps you to filter or capture the words or communication in social media related to well, for example, you are looking for grant. So if there are any grant announcement in social media, this AI will help you to communicate with the source of the funder. Okay. So one of the simplest example is in LinkedIn. You can just click research grant announcements in LinkedIn, and LinkedIn will list to you all the institutions that provide research grant according to your needs. And always remember, each of the LinkedIn itself have your own logarithms or your patterns or your interests automatic captured. So LinkedIn will give you the suitable research grant or institution that might related to your interest. Another platform AI to check grant is so this is the previous one just now, Branch Watch and Sprinkler. Both of them are not free, you have to invest, but then they give you a free trial. And then fully utilize the free trial, and then you will, I believe it will definitely help you to give you opportunity to expand the allocations of your research grant, and then open new door with opportunity to collaborate with other researchers. So you can also use Web of Science and Scopus to identify publication trend. For example, just now we go to Web of Science, right? So there is a list of research grant in Web of Science. Let me give you an example. Funder agencies. So in gamification, this is the most active funder that you can communicate, that you can explore. European Union, UE, Spanish government, fundamental, United States Departments of Health, Human Service. So as you can see here, this is the numbers of record and then that funded by this organization, and you can communicate with them. It's an option for you to explore some of the grant. It can be it's open to public, and yeah, this is one of the way on how to search for grant in Web of Science. What about in Scopus? You can click Scopus. So let's see, we are looking for gamifications also. gamifications, search, you straight away click analyze result, and then you can check by the grant. Okay, this one. So as you can see here, this is the most, it's the same thing, European Commission. The second one, is Horizontal 2020 Framework Program. So this is all the the institution that you can like, collaborate in future. Okay. So proceed with the literature search. So in literature search, you can always use thematic scholar, Microsoft Academic, Dimension, and then you can also use Google Scholar or even any typical literature search using database that's subscribed by the library. So, but there is a difference between each of the AI tools and data harvest AI later on. I will show you. By using AI in Google, Google the hardware AI embedded. So if I'm looking for what performance, they always give us these terms or the AI overview about the work performance. So you can use this AI embedded for you uh, to understand further about certain topic, especially this is work performance. Okay. And then you can always fully utilize Gemini in Google. Nowadays, we have Gemini that you can use it. It's quite similar with ChatGPT. However, the result tend to be more like Google results, okay, compared to ChatGPT are more technical tools. And then if you are using Bing, Microsoft Bing, there is AI embedded using Copilot. You can always talk to Copilot to communicate further or to explain further or to ask further about certain topic and to be used in literature review. As you can see here, if you use Google Scholar, the numbers of search result is it's 8 million search result in less than 1 second. But if you use Semantic Scholar, for example, the result are more.
Doktor, maaf doktor, doktor termute.
Okay, dah ada ke?
Dah ada. Okay, teruskan doktor.
Sorry. So you can use automations, summarizations, and keyword insight extraction to helps you to analyze individual article that or a group of paper to be used in your articles later on. Okay, so you can ask ChatGPT. You can like drop or upload your article and then summarize key insight extraction from this article, and ChatGPT will helps you to organize according to the theme, definitions, model performance, and so it's easy for you to understand further about the topic, about the article, and can be used in your article later on. If you have certain budget,
Doctor, sorry to interrupt, Doctor. Do you share your screen for your PowerPoint or not?
Let me check back.
Because we just see your face only.
Sorry. Now, okay, good.
Okay, can see. Okay, maybe you can go back for before slide semantic scholar, I think, because during your voice was mute, maybe at this point.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, semantic scholar, I think.
Yeah. Okay. There is a difference between Google Scholar and Semantic Scholar. As you can see here, the numbers of search result is 8 million something. And if you use Semantic Scholar, the search result is slightly more, slightly comprehensive. It's 70 millions compared to Google Scholar. So really, nowadays, we don't really depend on Google Scholar anymore. And we need to embrace AI to make sure we get better understanding on certain topic. Okay, but then again, search strategy is very important. You have to know and learn search strategy with your librarians later on. Okay. Next is automation, summarization, and key insight extraction. This is very important, whereby we can AI will definitely help you to extract the things or article for you to use according to its theme that be able you can use it in your articles. If you use ChatGPT, for example, you can upload your articles and give prompt, summarize, and key insight extractions of these articles. So ChatGPT will summarize it and according to your theme. For example, definition of importance of work performance, model of performance. So each of the category will definitely help you to shape better about each theme. If you have if you want to invest on AI, you can use Scholar C. What you will get in Scholar C is this one: the key finding, the objective, the method, the result, the conclusion, key concept, and dig deeper. So each of the summarizations that given by the policy will help you to use to compare which theory is suitable to you use, and then the key finding, the further key finding, how to make our research more novel, or even the potential further research that we can use. So if you use Scholar C AI to help you to extract insight of your any article, I strongly suggest you to use policy because it will definitely helps you to get better analysis. Okay. Next is automated reference and citation tracking. Even though some of you are not doing bibliometric analysis, it's very important to make sure you understand this concept. You need to make sure that the citation is legit to be used in your research, or even we can analyze the pattern, research pattern using reference and citation tracking. So you can invest in connected paper and research rabbit.ai to understand further about the linkage between citations, the core citations, the relationship between papers, and which cited articles that helps you to understand about the research that you conducted. So if you are using connected paper, you can again try to do the free trial first, and then you can understand further about uh, for this example, an artificial intelligence readiness and adoption framework for agri-tech firms. So if you search for this, so this is the pattern or image that really helps you to understand further which authors are prominent in these, what the angle of research area that you need to focus more, or you need to explain more. For example, this one are not really talking about this researcher are not talking about the AI and agri-tech firm, so you can be able to understand the patterns. Another thing is Research Rabbit is a powerful tool designed to help researchers also to discover, organize academic literature in effective way. So in Research Rabbit, how Research Rabbit works is quite similar with Google Scholar, whereby Google Scholar will give you a suggestion on which related article. So in Research Rabbit, they also give you a literature discovery on certain topic. You can also personalize recommendations system according to your teams, and then you can always use their visual mapping For example, like connected paper, this visual mapping as one of your research paper or evidence for you to use to support your problem statements later on. Next is use machine learning for systematic literature review. I believe some of you already know how to use Ryan's and Competence. So again, it's not free, but then these two AI tools is very powerful and very popular among researchers. So if you have time, you can explore Ryan's systematic review. Ryan will help you to understand, or I mean, you just type any topic and then Ryan will automatically give you the systematic review about certain topic. For example, this one, effect of the vaccinations of infants with COVID-19. So Ryan will give you all the articles, all the research or systematic review later on with comprehensive analysis. Okay, so this is Ryan, Intelligent Systematic Review. Ryan also give us the framework for the methods. So how many articles they use, how many records screened, how many record excluded. So it will definitely help us to understand further, better about certain topic, especially this one, the effect of COVID-19. Okay, this is Ryan. And the fourth item is managing research data and citations. Maybe this section I will skip because it's very, you can ask your librarian, but then again, let's go one by one. You can always use the Zotero, Mendeley, and EndNote. I believe your librarian conduct either EndNote or Mendeley classes for you, and please use it because it's very powerful. And nowadays, those AI citations reference manager are integrated with AI, so it will definitely help you to suggest related literature, especially if you are conducting systematic review. Another thing is you can use connected paper and research rabbit. As I mentioned earlier, these two research AI tool helps us to managing our citation mapping and visualizations, help us to understand further about the topic, which really help us to track down the quality of the previous research. Okay. Another, you can also use this VOS viewer to understand further about which topic related to your topic, and you can use that as a mapping, a research mapping in your field. Okay. I will skip this automatic citation generation because I believe you already know how to do a citation. This is one of the examples, cite for me. And next is draft manuscript. Since we have not much time, I will give you just an example, simple example on how to draft a manuscript. So you can always organize your outline with AI assistance. You can, instead of ChatGPT, you always can use Screenweaver and Notify AI to organize your outline with AI assistant, which definitely helps you to stick with what you need to as planned, and then stick to what are the journal structure, okay, structure of the journal. So this is Screenweaver. You can purchase it or you can download a free trial. Screenweaver will definitely help you to organize your key points or subject heading in your articles. Next is draft an introduction with context of background information. So usually your librarian will advise you to go to research, to go to encyclopedia to understand further about certain topic, or go to research report or handbook to get better understanding about background information. But nowadays you can always use ChatGPT, Jasper, or Writer. I would like to focus on Jasper because I believe most of you already know how to use ChatGPT. It will definitely helps you to generate better background information, historical context, significant related to your research field, and it will helps you to understand further about your topic. Okay, and then this is the writer that you can request for a demo, and then you can create literature review, summarization using scholarly and SI. So this is very powerful. This is SI. So you can ask anything about your topic, and SI will do the literature review for you with the current citations. Okay, with the current citation, you can use the free trial first, and then the writing is quite legit. You can try this, and but then don't depend on this 100%. You need to use this as a tool to expand your research or to create a better understanding and understand which prominent citation that been used in this topic. This is work performance in Malaysia. So this writing is all about work performance in Malaysia with citations. Next is draft a method, research method. Okay, you can always use ChatGPT, WordTune, Grammarly, but then I will not focus on this because each of you might have a different research method section. It can be qualitative and it can be quantitative. So, but then again, you can always use WordTune to understand further about your research method. And then to refine language, priority, Grammarly, using AI writing assistance, you can always use Grammarly, Pro Writing Aids, and WordTunes. I believe some of you already know on how to use Grammarly, but these AI tools really helps us to make sure our sentence readability is improved. We can improve our sentence structure. Okay, so you can also ask AI to make sure our language is suitable for certain journals. Okay, you can ask them to alter our structures of our language to suitable to be published in specific journals or academia publications. All right. So for plagiarism and ensure originality, you can use Turnitin Grammarly, but then again, it's not 100% accurate, but you can use Turnitin AI detection to check it just to know the similarity percentage. But again, most of them is already have their own AI tools, but again, it's just a similarity, it's similarity uh, percentage. All right, this is very important. Generate figures, table, and graph with AI visualization tools. Some of it are not suitable for social science, but then again, you can explore Excel with AI plugin, plotting, Python, Matplotlib, and Sequence. So for computer science, you might be familiar with Sequence, but in social science, we can use AI with Excel with AI plugin, whereby it will definitely help us to generate better table graph with AI visualizations. Nowadays, some of the statistic tools plug in with the AI. For example, not really AI, but most of it have their own visual tools, visualization tools. For example, if you use uh, Smart Palace, for example, they improve the visualization tools. Okay, so this is W, one of the example that we can use. Sequence to get the patterns of your research. And next is finding journal for publications. So you can always use Elsevier Journal Finder, Springer Journal Suggester, Willy Journal Finder, or Edens, or even Journal Selector. Those journal finder already integrated with AI algorithm, whereby it will help you to match which journal that's suitable with your abstract. For example, if you use as a view journal finder, you can use this platform to find right journal for your research. You can enter any either match my abstract or search by keywords or in scope journal title. So they will suggest you, for example, here I'm looking for work performance. So they will suggest you all the journal that have work performance as part of their keywords. Okay. So this is Springer mention link. So you can just cut paste your title or abstract here, and then they will give you the potential journal that you can publish. So it's a legit journal, but then again, you need to double, triple confirm with your librarians later on. Another AI tools that you can use is in Emerald Insight, whereby if you click for researchers, they also give you this find a journal. You just can paste your title or abstract. They will find a specific journal for you to publish. So it's easy for you to just use this platform and find your specific journal, legit journal, and quality journal for you to publish. Okay. You can always use the open access and index journals, but I'm not strongly suggest you. Some of the open access journals are not really legit or don't have a very good quality. But then again, this is one of the options that you can use. The AI enhancer database, for example, DOA, DOAJ, and Open Access Focus. Okay. On open access journals. But then again, you can always get a full open access list in Web of Science as corpus rather than use DOAJ. This is DOAJ. If you are not familiar, I really hope after this you can explore DOAJ. And the ResearchGate and academia.edu is always a place for you to register to make sure it helps you to promote your research and then identify also which publication is suitable for you to use. Okay, this is academia. The numbers of registered users are more than 200 millions. And you can always use Google Scholar also profile for AI enhancing citation tracking. I believe this is not a new thing for you, but then you can use Google Scholar profile for AI enhanced citation tracking. Okay, and then you can always use Web of Science research profile in Web of Science. This is Web of Science. You just click research here, and then you can identify the tracking of your citations also. Second last item is promotions and showcase research. I will go fast because we have no time. So you can always use Canva with AI template, Visme or Tableau to create visual content and infographic about your articles, about your topic. So if you use or create content and you can use it as a promotion tool to make sure people are aware of your research. So we cannot really depending on the research flow, the typical research flow whereby we end after we publish our articles or papers. So we need to promote it by using Canva and Visme, for example, to do infographic about your topic. You can always use automatic social media sharing also as a kernelling to make sure people are aware of your research. For example, you use Buffer or Hotsuite or Letly.ai. So it will optimize the reach and engagements of your research with potential researcher or your reader. It can also suggest you a posting scheduling for you to make sure you be able to communicate with your audience. Okay, this is one of the example. Buffer, you can it's not free, but then you can invest in Buffer to get better understanding the social your audience. You can also use Hotsuite for engage with your user or engage with your readers. And this is TweetDeck. We used to use TweetDeck. This is TweetDeck. It can help you to manage your Facebook and Twitter X nowadays. Concurrently, you can always use Meta Planner. So this is Facebook Meta Business Planner. So you can schedule, you can monitor the effectiveness of your posting, and Meta Scanner also, Meta Business also can suggest you which timing is suitable for you. This is Facebook, Meta Business, and you can always posting, and Meta Scanner also about your topic. Meta Business also can suggest you which timing is suitable for you. This is Facebook, Meta Business, and you can always posting, and Meta Scanner also about your research to make sure it reach to non-specialist audience. So it's make sure they will engage with your brand, they will engage with your interest. So not only the technical part of your research. Okay, so you can always use QuickTalk to summarize or to rephrase your topic or articles to make sure you be able to use it to in any promotion tools. Okay. Next is using AI in creating video abstract. I believe you already know some of it. We can use this Synthesia, the free AI video generator for you to explain about your research. So you can edit your video script in any language, and Synthesia will give you and generate you the video for free. But then again, it's very limited. You need to invest. You also can use the Max 5 to do a very simple video animations about your research. So it's something that you need to explore to make sure we'll be able to reach with our researcher and they will use our research. Okay. Last but not least is measure online visibility. We need to measure our online visibility. It's very important. You can use our metric for best overall visibility to make sure we understand uh, we can track all the researchers that are looking forward for our research. So this comprehensive tracking across diverse platforms, real-time monitor, you can use our metric. So another thing you can use is dimension.com. It also helps you to integrate with certain data grant and then analysis network, academic network. It's very popular among researchers. You can invest in dimension.com. And last but not least is always Google Scholar for best citation and author tracking. It will automatic update citation data, which is very useful for us to track academic impact of our work towards our engagement toward researchers that talking about the same research. Okay. So as conclusion, we need to embrace AI as part of our research. We need to use AI because AI is really a tool that help us to work smart and to make sure our quality of our research can be improved. We need to make sure that we use AI in effective way, efficient way, and we need to integrate with the research ethic also to make sure it really help us to produce quality research. And AI, it's sky is the limit. You can always use AI to do data collection, so to also cleaning your data, and you can also do a networking among other researchers more easy compared to previous typical way. Okay, so then again, that's it for me. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me via LinkedIn. And if you have any question, you can also contact me via email faizal586@um.edu.my. Alright.
Okey, terima kasih Doktor atas perkongsian yang sangat bagus. Okay, setiap flow tu Doktor telah berkongsikan kita dengan tools yang sangat membantu kita. Jadi kita boleh nampaklah AI ni sebenarnya kalau kita tahu menggunakannya, insya-Allah dia akan memberi faedah kepada kita. Dia bukan saja mungkin ada dari perspektif lain, dia mungkin ada negative impact ni, tapi dia banyak sebenarnya positif kalau kita tahu menggunakannya. Mungkin Doktor kita boleh buka satu soalan kalau ada. Boleh doktor? Kalau yang kalau penonton semua ada yang hadirin semua yang ada soalan boleh kemukakan, boleh sama ada boleh letak di chat box ataupun boleh on the mic nanti dan terus tu perkenalkan diri dan juga ajukan soalan lah kepada doktor. Ada apa soalan setakat ni?
Okay, Assalamualaikum Dr. Faizal. Terlebihan here. Okay, Doctor. Okay, I got one question. Alright. Basically, kan, right now, what we call AI is very popular among students. Okay. Basically, do you have any suggestion or got any suggestion? How many percent? Because in Turnitin, we got the AI similarity checking index. Is it? Okay. So basically, how many percent that you suggest for student for using AI? If they are checked using Turnitin, basically nowadays everything is on AI. As we can see, students always use AI as their what we call primary sources to get the what we call the content, the idea, the writing, and so on. So basically, how many percent students should use for AI in their research or maybe assignment and so on?
In we are moving toward to have a percentage. Nowadays, really depend on the faculty. For example, some faculty might allow until up to 20%. But then again, always remember also, the accuracy of AI detections are not 100% fully accurate. There is still a weakness on how to check the similarity, especially AI content. So if you ask ChatGPT itself, is AI detection is accurate? ChatGPT will definitely give you a correct answer that AI similarity are not accurate in AI detections. So again, it's really depend on the faculty, it's really depend on the school of thought or any university they allow or not. And as for University Malaya, we are moving toward to have a percentage, a minimum of 20 at least for certain faculty. In comparison to other university, I did ask the same question during my visit to Oxford University. They also then don't have any problem on students using AI because we need to embrace it. It's something that we cannot control. We need to teach our students to use it as a tool rather than to really depend on AI or technology, because we need to work smart, and AI really help us to shape our understanding further and predict. That's the most important thing. Predict things. So you can use AI to predict the search result, or I mean the result of the research, the finding, or any angle or any kelemahan of the research. So we need to use it as a tool, not to depend it. So kita kena ajar our student to know that lah. But I really hope menjawab soalan.
Terima kasih doktor. Ada soalan lagi?
Okay, Doctor, second question. Sorry again from USIM. Okay, so Doctor, right now everything is AI. Student using AI. So before this, in graduate support in support in Facebook, one of the what we call maybe one of the participant or audience in the group ask what will happen to the quality of the research, okay? And basically right now every scholars will ask what is your novelty in the study. So what are the impact of the research if we are using AI? Because before this, maybe during your time, during your PhD, AI is not very popular. Because AI is quite popular at the end of 2023, if I'm not mistaken. So what is your comment on that?
There is pro and cons if we really use AI sebenarnya. But then again, we have a research process kan. So each of the research flow tu ada novelty-nya masing-masing. according to research problem yang kita perlu tutup ataupun kita perlu jawab. Each of the research method have their own patterns or things that we need to fulfill. For example, if you are studying about behavior of certain category of group, AI might not have really data to question about it. So we need to do the research, we need to do the survey, or we need to conduct interview sessions or observations. So those methods really only can be recorded, only can be fulfilled if we do it manually with the help of AI. So certain research still need manual procedure. For example, we need to pergi lab to conduct certain research, science research. Yeah? So AI can predict it, AI can give suggestions, but the result based on your problem statement we still need to conduct, we still need to do it. So that's the reason why banyak scientists and banyak pakar-pakar mengatakan AI will not replace us, but we need to use AI as a tool and as an enabler for us to work more effectively. Yes, I don't know my angle, I don't see the problem of the quality of the research because mungkin saya daripada zaman yang tiada AI masa study. Tetapi as moving toward to AI, yes, saya agree sometimes mungkin writing style, mungkin the maturity of the research tu mungkin kita tend to bias ataupun tend to jump into conclusion kan. Tetapi it's something that we need to learn together, explore together and discuss together to make sure the research flow or even research, the quality of the research can be maintained. Yeah.
Okay, saya harap untuk menjawablah soalan-soalan yang telah diajukan dan memandangkan kita pun tak banyak masa. Tapi kalau ada sesiapa ada soalan, boleh kemukakan soalan boleh email kan Dr. Faizal 586@um.edu.my. Sekali lagi saya ucapkan terima kasih pada doktor. Okay, dan untuk yang lain boleh isi borang, saya mohon untuk mengisi borang maklum balas yang terdapat di chat. Yang berada di Facebook pun kita dah postkan, okey. Dan sebelum kita mengakhiri, kita kalau boleh kita buka mic masing-masing, buka kamera masing-masing dan untuk kita itulah kita merakam, kita screenshot hadirin-hadirin semua. Kalau boleh buka kamera masing-masing. Bentar ya.
Ada 5 page ni.
Nah, itulah banyak tu. Ada 8 page.
Oh.
Okey. Itu sahaja daripada kami. Kami mohon maaf lah kalau ada kekurangan daripada kami dan terima kasih sekali kepada Dr. Faizal. Terima kasih juga kepada yang lain-lain. Saya dapat tahu ramai juga daripada UPNM yang menghadiri webinar ni lah. InsyaAllah pada bulan depan kita ada satu lagi webinar berkaitan dengan pengurusan rekod daripada pegawai daripada Jabatan Perdana Menteri. InsyaAllah ya kita akan war-warkan kepada semua. Okey, terima kasih semua. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Salam.